After much waiting and anticipation, Pie for Breakfast is now open. It's an all-day cafe that offers home-style cooking, beer, wine, alcohol, espresso, and of course, pie. You'll find it next door to the owner's other two restaurants on Craig Street, Legume and Butter Joint. That's 3 restaurants in 1 block for owner Sarah and Trevett Hooper. Only Pie is an affordable, more casual alternative to its more expensive upscale neighbors. We're pleased to have Trevett with us to find out a little bit more and try a little breakfast from Pie here in our kitchen this morning. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
It smells amazing. I have to say that right off the bat.
Well, you know, this is a time of year where the farmers markets are just exploding with amazing, wonderful produce. And one of the things that I get excited about every year are the new potatoes that come in. And so today, I decided to make a new potato market hash with some vegetables I got at the farmers markets this weekend. The potatoes I got at the East Liberty Farmers Market, the Saturday one next to Home Depot. And then I got some Napa cabbage, some shishito peppers, some beautiful onions, and beets from Who Cooks For You.
Interesting. Well, and the whole idea, the whole concept of this is to bring affordable cooking and menu items using local ingredients, which you say doesn't really exist in many places.
It's hard for restaurants to do, and a lot of local foods are more in your high-end fancy restaurants, and with having our 3 restaurants beside each other, we have this great staff, a lot of economies of scale, and so we're able to offer this amazing quality at a lower price point, and that's what we're all about.
And as far as the name goes, you did bring a pie. Is this the vinegar pie?
Yes, it is.
I've heard so many great things about it. The name may sound unappealing, but it's supposed to be fantastic.
It is. It's actually, I read a lot of old cookbooks, a lot of old American cookbooks, and I had just seen vinegar pie pop up over and over, and I was like, well, if something that weird keeps popping up, it must be pretty good.
Yeah.
So our pastry chef, Robin Cumston, developed this recipe based on a lot of old recipes, and it's really wonderful.
So what I wanted to tell our viewers about, because I read this in an article, the name is about pie, but it's not the only thing on the menu. It actually comes from a book. Yeah,
so there's an old book about, I'm from Maine. There's a book. This guy retires. He grew up in Maine. He retires back to Maine, and it's about the comforts of a simple life out in the country.
So Pie for Breakfast, while you will have it, is really more of a meaning or a feeling that you have about the comforts of home.
Exactly.
Okay, well, so let's get to work here. What are we assembling? We're assembling our hash, right?
Yeah, so I got the potatoes browning, got a little head start here, and so now I'm going to add some beets and get those caramelizing. And these are cooked ahead of time.
Okay.
That's what we do in the restaurant, but at home, I would probably it'd take a little longer to do it in the pan, so that's how I would do it. And then I'm going to get some eggs started.
I've never poached an egg before. What's the trick to it?
Well, there is a lot of mystique around poaching eggs. And I think one trick I like to do is I make sure that the water isn't too deep, because if your water's too deep, as the egg's going down, it can kind of turn into a comet.
Okay, I see.
So if it's just kind of, 3 inches or so, 2-3 inches of water,
you have a better chance of success?
Yes. You can put vinegar in the water, and that will help it coagulate and help it not have all those wispy parts, but I don't really mind the wispy parts, and I don't like my eggs to taste like vinegar.
So yeah, I've never done this before. How does it not fall apart? It stays all together like that.
The proteins are just...
they just come together.
They just come together.
Or stay together.
Yes.
Fantastic.
And so while that's going, got our caramelizing, getting the nice, the sugars and those beets caramelized. Our potatoes should be nice and browned, and
those look great.
We're going to add some shishito peppers. These are great. I eat them whole, seeds and all.
You're just putting them right in.
Putting them right in. They have a thin skin, so they cook pretty fast. We're going to get nice sear on those.
Okay.
And then I also have some onions. These are beautiful pearl onions that are just sweet and mild and beautiful. And I kind of pre-cooked them, gave them a little head start. I'm gonna throw them in there, break them up a little bit.
Okay. And really, I love that the idea of this restaurant is to bring, I mean, you even just explaining where you got each individual product.
Yes.
Just brings it home that you can do this in your own kitchen if you want, or
Absolutely.
stuff into pie for breakfast.
Absolutely, and you know, maybe you can take your leftover vegetables from the dinner before and do this, and it doesn't necessarily have to be these vegetables. These are just the vegetables that I found this weekend that were just really special and really vibrant, and so that we wanted to eat them and cook them.
Well, and I read in the article that there will be a lot of leftovers offered at pie for breakfast. And what do you have over here cooking? What's
this is greens. So one of the things, this is kale from Kistico Farm, and one of the things we do is we get all of our pork from local farmers. We cure them and smoke them in-house for our bacon and our ham. And so when we're slicing those up, we have a lot of end pieces, and so we put them in our greens. And so in here we have that beautiful pork. We have a little bit of carrots, onions, celery, a little bit of garlic, and the kale. At home, I just do olive oil and garlic. It's a lot quicker, and plus my wife's vegetarian. But at the restaurant, we do it this way, and we also do vegetarian ones too.
Well, and you're doing a lot of cooking, especially, wow, all meals probably with 5 children. You guys have 5 children in 3 restaurants, so no excuses from anybody, right? If you guys can make it work.
Well, we do, and of course, you know, this isn't how we cook every day, but when we have the time to do this, we try to cook this way as much as possible at home, and so that our kids know this great food.
And so what else is going to be on the menu? What else can people find?
Well,
pie specifically, what else can people find?
Well, you know, with the name like Pie for Breakfast, a lot of people think it's just a pie shop in the daytime, but we also have breakfast, lunch, oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
And dinner. And at dinner, we have, oh, look, all right, 50%. That's pretty good.
I think that's pretty good for your first day.
Yeah. So yeah, dinner we have chopped lamb steak and pork chops. We have chicken.
I read meatloaf, which is one of my favorite things to order at a restaurant.
We're working on a ham loaf recipe too. That's
cool.
That's a favorite in this part of the country.
Okay, so this might have to cook a little bit longer, but this is essentially, and then you would plate all of these veggies with the poached eggs.
Yes, I would. Yes.
And what is this you're adding?
This is cabbage, which I forgot to add. But I also
just wilt that down a little bit.
Yes, this was pre-cooked ahead of time. But I also have a finished one right here.
Oh, look at you! Like you've been here before. How about that?
So there's that.
Look how delicious.
And we could, how I would serve this at home. So just
scoop that up.
Scoop it up. Now, this is how I like to eat. Homey, simple, delicious, and this dish would not be the same in January when our farmers markets are closed.
Right.
So we'll
But it's about using what you can, right?
Exactly.
Using what's fresh, using what's available, and making it work.
There are great storage vegetables that we can also do in the winter too. So there's that, and there's pie.
I love it. We're going to try some vinegar pie and have our hash. I cannot wait to dig in. Well, you'll find Pie for Breakfast at 216 Craig Street in North Oakland. You can also find it online to check out the hours and menu, and look for that link at kdka.com/PTL.